What is up, guys? It's Oprelia here, and today we're going to be talking about this new Chat GPT image generator, which has no name, but everybody is talking about it and showing all these crazy things this AI tool is basically capable of right now. And it's really, truly miles and beyond the rest of the competition right now. And there's an image that perfectly encapsulates what is going on with image generators as of right now. And I can't see myself going back to using Stable Diffusion, Firefly, or even Midjourney after what I have experienced today, seeing people's work being published on Twitter, and obviously prompting myself. Now, Midjourney does have the actual editing feature, which is very convenient, and that is something that you do not have currently available on Chat GPT 4o. So in terms of like post editing, this platform may not be the best, but in terms of the quality that you're getting from these images is just frankly really high quality. Not only the images are very coherent and dynamic, they also are not messing up on the actual texts. So everything in terms of text related is able to prompt out pretty much perfectly in most of these images. And these are not upscaled images. These are the images as it is basically prompting them out as. So there's no post-processing on the images that you're currently seeing. And these are just so high quality, whatever it is, real life pictures or 3D assets or 2D assets, anime style, anything, it's just able to do. And it's just able to understand so much of the information that you're basically giving it, and the end results are just like really good. And these are very simple prompts. You don't even need to be that good at prompting here, and it will give you really good results, which is a one pivotal point which may not be as easy with Midjourney or Stable Diffusion. You have to kind of prompt around in order to get those perfect results. But damn, the features and the quality of these images are really good. I haven't seen a lot of disfiguration or other types of things which would make me concerned. But let's kind of go into my profile over here. So one of the big features that we have been seeing people basically showcase is the actual cartoons. And let me actually refresh this to the very most dated form here. I deleted a couple of those. These are the two best ones that I was able to do. And once again, I was able to use reference of my logo, and it started to basically use this logo and able to make characters out of it on a pretty accurate basis, because this reference image is not like very ideal for a full body character. And it kind of expands on the design a bit here. It gives it a hand and all that stuff. And it's just very impressive. And here we kind of also see a bit more expansion on the actual design here on the image 3 and 4 on this comic strip. And, the grammar and everything seems to be pretty damn good. There's no typos or anything like that. And it's just really good. Like the comics that you can do can be very informative. You can do this for your own blog or whatever. Like, it's just really good. And what I also like about it is that it's actually able to distinguish logos. So basically I told it to create an alien. It's not super exotic, but it kind of comes down to what is your definition of exotic alien. And I said that it creates ChatGPT logo over here on the actual outfit, and this looks like a really realistic metal pin or metal design on top of it's like an embroidery pin or whatever they're called, enamel pin, yeah. So this is really good. And on the other image as well, it wasn't too bad. This was obviously clothing texture. Here, maybe it kind of stands out a bit more as being less unrealistic. Maybe it's not stretched out in a properly way, or maybe it's not enough symmetrically, but still like it's passable. And this is the biggest part about it. A lot of people have talked about like turning their images into Studio Ghibli style and all that, and doing GTA covers. That is amazing. But to me, the mock-up feature. So here I took out Pizza Hut logo, and I told it like, hey, create a promoter girl using this logo, and also give it her purse. And here it's able to replicate the logo in the purse, in the t-shirt, and in the cap. which is really important for people who are like building brands or whatever. They are going to be saving so much more money that they can just prompt out ads basically throughout the platform. They just feeding the actual logo, and voila, it's able to create like clothing that is going to be matching the color scheme. As you can see, all the three pieces here are all using the red from the Pizza Hut logo basically. So it's able to color wise use it. Here's another picture. This one kind of messed up the cap here, and the hand is kind of here on the way, which is not good, but whatever. It's able to do this t-shirt over here, which is impressive. And notice how it changed the palettes here. So if swap the colors, it's, you know, actually never mind, they didn't actually swap the colors. I'm just looking at it the wrong way. But here it's able to use a full logo that I gave it to, which includes those circle things, not just the whatever hat that is and the text. Here is probably the only bad prompt that I was able to do this. I was using some type of filter, so it comes along with a couple of different presets over here. Archival, film noir, cardboard and paper craft, whimsical, stop motion, balloon world, OpenAI Super Bowl, commercial, cartoonify, and pixel art. And the pixel art stuff is also very amazing. And here's another image. Here, the person kind of gets fucked up. It has like an extra thing over here. So it's not like super perfect over here. But this is kind of like working with a reference image, and in a lot of where I didn't use reference images have been pretty much perfect on the quality side. And once again, it's able to use the logo on 3 different body parts here. And this looks like, here's also another one that's really, really good looking. And it's just very impressed. I'm very impressed. Here, once again, on the cap, it's not as great, but whatever. And then people have been prompting out these Vogue things. I didn't get as good one as the other people did, because this is not looking like, this looks more like a game model, and there's this grain thing going on here. I think this was a filter I was using. And here's another one, because I did a video about Hailuo recently, and I asked like, hey, do me a mascot using the Hailuo logo. Okay, it kind of changed the gradient a bit on the logo, so it's a bit different, but it's still kind of like created out the hoodie to match out the color scheme of the original logo, which is very impressive. So once again, it is really good at doing these mock-up things, which is, to me, it's amazing. Now, I do want to say that the anime prompts, I had a couple of failed ones. So if I had to give a negative out of the current system is, it seems that people are freely able to prompt right now, but there's a lot of lines, and it does take maybe 5 minutes to even get your images prompted out, unless they're going to be failing and that type of stuff. But it seems that a lot of the anime prompts seem to be using the Ghibli style, and that seems to be kind of like the standard thing. And maybe that's what's been trained on, that's fine. But I do want to see the other anime styles, which I've been seeing very well integrated in Stable Diffusion and Midjourney. Both of them are able to do actually quite different key popular styles. But a lot of this looks more like Pokemon maybe. But overall, I think there's a lot of heavy Ghibli stuff, and I need to experiment more. It isn't able to do anything on things. And people are going crazy with these Lego sets. I mean, this one is also, okay, there's a bit of disturbance on the face. But damn, there's the White Witch, there's the Aslan, there's the Mr. What was this guy's name again? Like a funny name, you know, he's the gold satyr character. If you know, leave a comment down below. What's the name? Here is another Vogue picture. These are a lot more like concept art-esque. But, I mean, very, very good. Very good. Here I tried another Lego set, to He-Man. It brought up the He-Man's logo. So that's kind of crazy. And it did the same thing one here in Narnia, the Chronicles of Narnia, and then it added the Lego photo and the age limit and all those things and part pieces. This one came out a bit cropped out, but still kind of Lego-ish. This looks more like, I think they had like a collection that was kind of like Bionicles, a bit more adult thing, but it's still pretty good. And one of the other things that it can also do, this is not the best example, but it's able to do like these sort of how-to guides and like step-to guides, like how to give CPR or something like that. And it's able to do these like, you know, images which are kind of like explaining about scientific things. This osmosis picture is not exactly the best, but I mean, it is able to do these things, and that's also like one of the more impressive features. Then once again, I brought up my logo and I asked, hey, I want a human version, real life picture, and then give me a Technicolor photo filter. This is not exactly Technicolor, but it's kind of somewhere there. And these are really good quality, and it does look like that logo that I'm using on the channel right now, which I probably need to edit a bit. Maybe they add the text something there. And something that everybody's using right now is the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 2, the images, and it's like people are prompting so many different things with it, and it's able to distinguish, like, hey, I brought Witcher, and now it's bringing out Geralt here. It's able to bring the wolf amulet. Here's Jennifer. I think this is one of the cities in the game. And then we have Vesemir, which is not a location, but that's the teacher, mentor of Geralt. And these are just really, really good quality. And I haven't actually seen like people do GameCube and Xbox covers, but I gotta try them out. And here's another comic book thing. And the characters are staying consistent over here. The text are not, because he's replying basically to himself over here, even though this line should have been probably his. And then on the last panel, they're kind of like switching locations. And this was kind of funny. It's able to kind of like understand humor. Here is Kanye West on a Stranger Things, so it's able to understand also like movie posters. It has a really, really good like understanding of that type of direction. And a lot of other things that I've seen people basically prompt out in encyclopedia pages. So this is, I said, an old encyclopedia. People have seen modern ones obviously as well. And these are really good. So if you're looking to create a book or something, I've seen also drawing tutorials, different types of stuff. And obviously it needs to be said that there is, basically cards can be done, Minecraft, basically everything seems to be possible right now. I haven't really seen anything that hasn't been done. I can't think of it as of right now. Here's a bit of more modern Grand Theft Auto. I think it's styled for Grand Theft Auto 7, okay. And here's like blueprints. I mean, people have been really exploring the different possibilities of this tool, and it's just really good. The only downsides is that there's a lot of users right now, so waiting is taking time, and when you prompt out, it might give you errors. And thirdly, there is the issue that we don't have any post-editing, but if you have Midjourney subscription still, you can bring up the image into Midjourney, and then you can start fixing that image there, or in Photoshop, whatever platform you want to use. But this is just miles ahead, and obviously every image that you prompt out here can be actually made into a video. So I can brought this into the video format over here, and now it starts to do that. Ironically, the video queue is a lot more shorter than it is right now for the images, because everybody's using the image thing instead of Sora. And I will be doing a video on Sora right now, as this subscription entails both of these, the image generator and Sora as well for the video things. And if these guys, if ChatGPT has managed to create an editing feature for these images in the next couple of months, they are going to be dominating the market, and there's no reason to use Midjourney or Stable Diffusion anymore, as this one is able to basically really, really deliver anything you desire in terms of whatever style you want. And it's able to also understand really well of multiple people here in the image. So here we have, I think this is trying to be Xi Jinping, we have Trump, we have Putin, and it's able to understand multiple figures, multiple people, not just one. Here we got Netanyahu and Zelensky and Trump. All those three people should be in jail probably, but yeah, it's really impressive. Like this, wow. And I really recommend people to try it out. It should be available for free, but it's $20 for the pro version. So right now, here is a bit of a video from this image. Okay, kind of alters out kind of crazily here. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. I'm not going to make it any longer. Subscribe, like, and share. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I will be seeing you next time.